Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Okay, so it's general. I will be doing an all signs, all 12 zodiac signs in one video, maybe today. Maybe if not today, then tomorrow, for the month of December. December feels like it's, you know what I mean? But this reading will be just general messages for the collective, which have been super powerful. For those of you who joined me yesterday on my live that I did, it was lit. It's reminding me of apartment on the beach days, like how when I first started my channel in 2017, and I think I started going live with you guys late part of 2017 or 2018, right? It's just bringing us full circle. So, and that is the collective energy too, is something about coming full circle. Something is either coming together or it's coming full circle, okay? Take that as it resonates. But in the reading we did yesterday, it really just, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about it. It was just, you got to go watch it. It was super long. I stopped coming live on YouTube for years. You know, I would do it like every once in a great while. But I don't know, something about it was like, it's time to come back, you know? And I thoroughly enjoy myself coming live with you guys again. So if you're not following me on my second YouTube channel, it's Missy in Wonderland. It's a lifestyle vlog channel, and I've been really busy and kind of overwhelmed. So I haven't been able to post the 3 videos I've been working on. Yes, I have 3 videos for Missy in Wonderland that have to be edited. And that's kind of the holdup is, you know, for this channel, I record and I upload it immediately. I got to go pick a title, pick a thumbnail, and it's done. That's not how vlog channels work. So, you know, I'm just not the best vlogger either. But let's fucking go. All right, this is for all signs. This is going to be, oh my God, you want to know what I was going to say? And I caught myself. I was going to say, these are for those of you that are going to be coming into union soon. Bitch, that's exactly what I was going to say. And then I caught myself. Surrender. This is our leading energy. It's like leaning into something, right? Surrender, don't fight it. And my gut tells me this is about surrendering to change and feelings. And you know, we keep getting the surprise card from my decks, as well as the Tower card in all the other decks. Change is coming. And that doesn't mean change is bad. Yeah, it feels like, what? Right? Like, I wasn't aware of this and nobody told me this in advance. You know? Because sometimes change is unexpected and it doesn't have to be bad. This doesn't feel like bad change. It just feels like big changes and shifts. And your duty, let's say it like that, your role and your duty right now is going to be to lean into things and to surrender. Don't fight it. Don't fight the flow. Don't go against the current, right? If it flows, flow. What is the saying? If it goes, let it. If it stays, let it. I mean, some of you are right on the brink of meeting someone, or you've already met someone, and you're right on the brink of it finally coming together. And we've been quite patient with this, right? We have been holding out for, you know, a connection that really does transcend space, time, and we're looking for true love, because we've had all the other types of loves before. And we know it exists. We feel it within ourselves, right? That's how we know this thing exists. And we also know, well, if we exist, that another person out there that reflects me and the way I am and the way I love and as loyal as I am, and a hustler and independent, you know, all of our qualities within us, we know exist in another person because we fucking exist. So the surrender is just like, can you release control and expectation? Can you go with the flow and enjoy the ride? And basically, for some of you, brace for impact when big shifts and changes happen. Can you also surrender to what you feel? Which I think is a really big one. Because, oh my God. because it requires like letting go of control. It doesn't mean being naive and stupid. Remember, it's perspective, and it's also you must be able to control your goddamn self. It's common sense. We have emotional control. This is a part of a higher vibration. We've been able to tame beasts within us, right? We have emotion. We're very great at that, emotional control. And sometimes the emotional control takes over a little too much, just a little bit, where we start to feel something and we get nervous about that and we try and cut it off or we try and run from it because it's like, you know what? I'm not really feeling like I want to do this right now. But, you know, love has a funny way of just kind of happening whether you want it to or not. You have zero control over that, honey. Sorry to tell you. Yeah, we have free will. Sure, we sure have free will. You know what's crazy is today is Monday, right? It's Cyber Monday, but why does it feel like it feels like Sunday? Something is a little tiny smidge delayed. I woke up, I swear to fucking God, I thought it was Sunday. I did. It feels like Sunday. See, go with the flow. That's what I just told you. Go with the flow, and you're walking away. Walking away can be that you needed to release and let go of a person, of an idea, or of a way of life. Because your new life is going to cost you your old. You've heard me tell you guys that for years. The new life will cost the old. You can't have both. You cannot. You can't be single and be someone's wife, okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this old version of who we are at this very exact moment, this will need to sort of die off and transform into the new version of us. That's you in a new vibration, single. That's you in a committed relationship. But there's change happening here. And that does require either needing to like say goodbye or walk away or let go. And it also is changing direction is the way it makes me feel. Going in another direction. Wow, answered prayers and abundance, a lot of prayers being answered, a lot of celebrations coming up. So with the celebrations, it means, I mean, bitch, why else would you fucking celebrate? Because there'll be great things happening, right? A promotion or engagements or celebrating the holidays. I don't know. But your prayers are being answered, and it's not just one. It's not. And the abundance card, you see all these, you know, sailboats coming in. So all your ships are going to come in, and they're all coming in at once, which I find funny. So it feels like when one prayer is answered, a few of them are at the same time. And that will resonate for you maybe already before it even happens or when it happens. One answered prayer answers a whole shitload of prayers. Is the way it comes across. Feels miraculous. Now, whether this is money and career, remember I've channeled it for a good part of this year that a lot of feminines would have a very brisk, quick change in career that would skyrocket them into fame or success. And I don't know exactly what it is. Because, you know, it's a general reading, but we've been feeling the energy of wealth, money, windfall, shit like that, like constantly. And with the celebrations there in abundance, yeah, I mean, yeah. What are we going to do? I've got to go through all my decks that I have upstairs because with this new energy in December, it's feeling like I need to break out all the decks. You guys know I have hundreds of them. Hundreds. The moon made them do it. The moon's gonna make them do it. But what's the moon is all too? It's a secret. It's a secret. A secret is revealed. You can see that these dogs are howling at the moon too. And I've talked about that, you know, kind of recently, past few months, about how just like a full moon sort of activates something within a wolf. This is kind of the feeling I get with the masculines. Whether it's the actual moon activates something within them, right? Which the moon basically symbolizes dreams and intuition and all of the subconscious parts of us, right? Fantasy, all those things. Or if the moon symbolizes their feminine, something connected to the moon, if not the moon itself, activates a masculine, makes him do something. I feel like it awakens his heart. It activates emotions and feelings that have been laying dormant within them. It's past life. Things that they have suppressed from past life or lives. You awaken some sort of feeling and feelings in them. And at first, they don't know what to do with it because they're not exactly sure what it is, because it's such a different feeling. It's so intense. It's so overwhelming. They just almost like don't even know what it is or what to do with it. They're like it's not so cut and dry like regular simpleton love connections in this life. Okay, I feel attracted to them. I dig them. I fucks with them. This is a romantic connection. Do you see what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like that. It's very intense and ancient, and there's a feeling of need, want, yearning, obsession, and I need to protect them, but I can't go near them. It's like so fucking much and intense, and not like a muggle mortal romantic connection that they've ever experienced in this life. They almost just like don't know what to do with it because like, is it romantic? And it's kind of like, yeah, I would actually die for them, but I don't even know their middle name. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. But I feel like I need to be with them. I can't breathe. But what's your middle name? So you can imagine this is intense. The star, that's Aquarius energy. Three of Pentacles, that's some sort of like business, career, learning, building. Yeah, building. Five of Wands, building. You can see they're literally like putting together some sort of structure. You see that? Building something. This connection, although did not appear to the naked eyeball, this connection has been in creation since the moment you met. You just didn't see it that way because it didn't appear to you, but it just didn't look like that. Do you know what I mean? Like all the wheels started to become in motion. All the puzzle pieces were coming together. The foundation was being set. But it didn't appear, especially with the moon, right? Secret, hidden. But you didn't see that. It didn't look like that. It looked like nothing was happening. But that's not true. I don't feel like that at all. It's not true. It felt like everything was happening. Just not in the actual physical with you and them getting together. Because, you know, the star is card of Aqua, right? Aqua gang gang. But it's a card of healing as well. And I think that both parties here needed to work on some shit to heal triggers, old past wounds, in order to come together to not really fuck this up. The star is also a card of true north. It's like home. It's finding home with each other. And it's not funny because like building and setting the foundation, you know what I mean? Like, they say home is where the heart is. There could have been a lot of heart chakra clearing out essential. And that would require being alone. So if this particular connection didn't start from the jump of the moment you met, that's on purpose. Again, everything happened exactly as it was supposed to, is the way they make me feel. It happened exactly the way it was supposed to, timing and all. This particular masculine is really in tune with his intuition. Again, moon, intuition. You see what I'm saying? He's very in tuned with his intuition, feelings, like that primal gut instinct. And when he shoots his shot, he's not gonna miss. And I think they might shoot their shot fucking soon. I mean, I swear to you, for some of you, it's this month of December, right? But, you know, for some of you, it could be January, February, but oh my God, Jesus. I feel, whoo, Lord, when I channel the energy, it feels like, oh my, like it's any second. You know, it's like, any second, like Cupid's gonna be coming right up, shooting asses with, you know, his arrow. And Cupid's energy came out yesterday in that live I did. I have it sitting right here from the Tattoo Tarot. Look, the Lovers with Cupid. Yeah. But this is finding true north. Oh my God. It's you. You know, this is really symbolic of like, do we recognize each other immediately and go, you are from all my past lives? I mean, they won't, but we might be like, oh shit, fuck, I think this is like something, oh my God, I know them from past lives, like I feel it, right? Because the feminine's always at a higher spiritual frequency. The feminines lead. They awaken first, but they also lead in that way, right? So we'll feel that there's something there, but you know, they usually don't. They'll feel a connection from the jump. But it just didn't, nothing happened. And Spirit makes me feel like, because it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't time. It's not written that way for it to start immediately. It would have been disaster. You know what I mean? It would have been absolute fucking disaster if it had started immediately. You guys needed time to sort of purify yourself, wash yourself clean, clear your heart chakras, to come into this ready. Because it's going to require both of you to have your hearts completely wide open, to be completely vulnerable. Oh my God, I feel like it's so soon. Oh my God. 2-3 months max for whoever this is for. I mean, max, bitch. 6 of Cups, past life. We just went down that fucking little scenario. It is a past life connection. This is why it's so goddamn deep. But also, there would be a lot of wounds there, right? Because if you love someone so much in a past life, and imagine that, like, you lost them traumatically via childbirth, war, or they just went out to go hunt and they never fucking came back. The heartbreak. You know, in past lives, with the lack of, you know, basically science and medicine and, you know, just all the advances we have in this day and age, in those days, you caught a fever, you could die. The most basic of antibiotics could have saved your life in those past lives, saved your children's lives, saved your husband's life. It's like crazy when you really think about this. That like someone could have went out to the forest to go pick berries and gotten eaten by a fucking animal, or lost and they didn't have a phone. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so when you think about the fact that past lives were really brutal, there was a lot of death, loss. there would be a lot of trauma. And it's funny too, because that could be what you also help him sort of activate what's lying dormant is that all those things of feelings of like emotions that they didn't know existed. This is my point, okay? 10 of Wands, look at him. He's been carrying this burden. This masculine has been carrying a burden. It also tells me this masculine's very like responsible. He's got a lot of responsibilities, okay? This is a busy man. He's got a lot of responsibilities. But this is what I just lost my fucking train of thought. I feel like they took it away from me. Hold on. Fuck, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I guess it's not important. So weird. I hate when they do that. I hate it. Melancholy and twin flame, intoxicated. So again, talking about pulling out a lot of emotions from them that may not be great emotions. See that? You trigger this person too. That's not a bad thing. It's just you have a way of provoking them and vice versa. Twin flame, mirroring each other, right? Mirror souls. You just know how to irritate each other's souls because there's no barrier between the two of you. Why would there be? You're old friends. Your souls are very old friends. You guys have been married in past lives, grown old together, sometimes not, right? It's traumatizing. You guys have had children together in past lives. Imagine all the lifetimes you guys spent together. And somewhere on this earth, you may be buried with each other. There is no shield. There's no wall between the two of you. It's not necessary, and it's because there is none. Why would there be? You're not fucking strangers. Yes, I understand you're strangers in this life. Yes, this is the first time this physical muggle meat suit is meeting their physical muggle meat suit. But it's not the first time these souls have encountered and loved each other. That's what I was going to say. You both were incarnated physically in this life, already in love with each other. And I've talked about this for a very long time, for years on this channel. I used to think I was abnormal because I remember just being a little girl and then growing up and feeling like, I feel like I'm already in love with someone. And, you know, throughout the years, we've tried to like find this person, and you meet somebody and no, it's not them. And no, it's not them. We love them and we, whatever, deep feelings, whatever. As you guys know, I look back and I feel like I've never actually been in love with a man because I haven't. I've loved them deeply and greatly and had deep connections, but nah. To me, being in love with a person is like the one we grow old with. I don't know. It's just how I feel about it. It's the one. It's the end all be all. Because it's beyond physical and it's more of a higher divine connection. Anyway. Why would that be the case that you were already both in love with each other when you were fucking born? Because it's how it's always been. And I think what's really sad and traumatizing is in some of your past lives, because of the sheer simple fact that in a lot of olden days, you couldn't marry each other even though you loved each other. You may have been different races, may have been different classes. One may have been poor, one may have been rich, you know? So I feel like there has been quite a bit of trauma here as well too, with loving you so much but can't be with you. And I don't know, something tells me that you're always in love. And some lifetimes you couldn't be together. And I think multiple times you guys have died of broken hearts. Your heart broke because of them, loss of them, or living with a broken heart until you die because the love of your life you can't be with. You know, imagine how horrific those days were where we couldn't marry for love. Our entire job back in those days was just to get a man, secure a husband, and have children. Otherwise, you're an old maid and you're screwed. And they didn't give a fuck about love matches back then. That wasn't important. To them, they were like, if you love him, great. We don't give a fuck. You're going to marry this person. Sometimes it was arranged marriages. But in this life, you guys get to choose each other. And there's an extreme intoxication in the eyes. When you look at each other, it's in the eyes. You just get lost in each other's eyes. You lose all control. You lose all senses when you look in each other's eyes. It's like time fucking stops. And I just got the chills. Like time stops. The world goes quiet. You guys are just frozen in time. Protection. Luscious and love confession. So they find you very physically attractive, okay? They might find a particular body part luscious, right? I mean, of course, it would find you attractive body, mind, soul. But with the protection here, being under lock and key, they're very protective of you. I told you this earlier, right? It was a kind of weird feeling of like, I would fucking die for you. I would kill for you. I don't even know your middle name. Because remember, this has not kicked off. This has not become a relationship. You probably didn't even fucking date. Funny how this is the way the story was written, and we knew this too. This has been prophesized for a long time. We just knew it too, right? We knew that this is how it would happen. It's a bit of slow burn for a lot of you. And you know what they say, right? The longer it cooks, the more delicious it is. Falls off the bone. You know what I mean? Like you marinate that fucker a long time, it's gonna taste better, you know? This is kind of the feeling I'm getting here. Now let's get to the goddamn love confession, because there's a love confession brewing. There's a love confession brewing. Of course there would be. How could it not happen? How could that not happen? A connection like this, and then you meet each other again and you find each other in this life, and it may not be traditional. You know what I mean? It may not be traditional. Oh, love offer. It's done. It's happening. It's done. It's a cold glitter, as I say. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Here we go. This is not a drill. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Wow. Yeah. And as I said earlier, bitch, I think it's fucking soon. I do. I gotta adjust my fucking legs here. My leg hurts. It's soon. Did I say that already? Energetically, it feels max 2-3 months. Max. What's funny is all of the channeled messages that I've been doing for the better part of this whole year, it's everything sort of 2-3 months out. Where we're finding that what I channeled at the apartment on the beach days, I channeled that shit so far in advance, and it was probably meant to be that way. Isn't that fucking crazy? That everything I channeled then is relevant now in 2024. And now what I'm finding is when I'm channeling, it's only 2-3 months out. Sometimes it's in the exact moment it's happening, same day, but max 2-3 months out now. This is just the way I'm channeling. And remember now, channel messages, they come to us. I'm not over here making it up, and I'm not trying to make it, that's not how it works. So I have no control over what they're channeling to me or the time frame. But this is what we're finding. I'm like, oh wow, shit, fuck. I'm channeling things 2-3 months out. And what we're finding is, oh shit, everything from apartment on the beach days is really relevant now. It's coming full circle. And remember, that's why I got my channel name, Saltwater Heels. I lived at the apartment on the beach. It's the first place I lived after I broke up with my ex, who I was with over a decade. And you guys know the story. I started my channel a year after moving in there. And I didn't want to start a tarot channel. I find it so funny nowadays. Tarot's so trendy. Every goddamn Tom, Dick, and Mary be on Instagram and TikTok and on YouTube. Sometimes I'll snoop on YouTube and like I'll look up Aquarius, you know, whatever readings, and I'll sift through them and I'll be all, damn, how this motherfucker got that much subs and followers? Because I'll listen to them and be all, is there seasoning in this? That sounds real terrible, but you know me, I call a spade a spade. Call it what you fucking will. I'm the bitch that says what everybody's thinking. And I will think that I'll be all, damn, you guys like your shit unseasoned. And not only is it just unseasoned, but because it doesn't mean it has to be like overflowing with all kind of bells and whistles and shit. But also at the same time, I'm all, who's resonating with these types of messages? Are you telling me the major mass majority of people out there resonate with shit? Very few are resonating with this, and I find that incredible because very few are going to come into this kind of union soon. So actually it does make sense, right? That the masses would still be all and be zoned into and they'd be all attracted to, and spirit would cross their path with all these other readings that are like, because I'm trying to find readings that's this because I'm part of my soul tribe too. So I'm like, well, who the fuck is channeling this shit? And it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm not even bullshitting with you bitches. Which is why I don't like to watch other readers, because they don't resonate. This is happening to some of you. The majority, no. Union. Because you fucking did the work. And majority of people have not. Majority of people have not. Okay? So I don't know what to tell you. Majority of people have not. Right? A love offer is coming, and it's sort of wrapped up in this confession, and I think it's one and the same. I think the love offer is the confession. It is. Now this, and you got to be able to read the room and feel the energy with this, right? Because just because someone asks you out on a date doesn't mean, oh my God, this is it. You really got to be able to read the room here. We have twin flame. Everybody wants to be part of the twin flame connection, but not everyone has done the work, and not everyone's called to help save the world is essentially what it is. Like, you come together with a person and the two of you together have this greater mission in life to help fucking humanity in some way, shape, or form. And that's going to be different for each of the couples. Not all of them are going to do the humanitarian thing. Some will. Some, just the two of them being in actual true love together and the world seeing that and going, oh my God, it exists, is healing in itself, and it inspires, and people feel the energy off of you. And some of these couples, that's going to be like literally what their mission is to come together to show people what it really looks like to do the work, and then meet someone who's also done the work. And this is what it looks like. Everybody wants to be a twin flame. Why? It's hard work. It's not this romantic, wonderful unicorn and rainbows thing. You know how much fucking work has to go into yourself to become the right vibration, to even become a magnetic match for each other at at a divine level? Only the chosen, right? Let's get into your extended. All right, so if you would like to rent this extended, click below the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. Click on the first one. It's going to take you to my website, Saltwater Hills Tarot. You're going to go to the extended readings and look for the special love / oracle readings. Also, I decided to do a Christmas witches brew the day after winter solstice, so December 22nd, 12 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Tickets for that witches brew is now on sale, $88. It's the same thing like the last one. You send me the money via PayPal, then you email me, and I will email you the Zoom link. I'm really excited about this one because it's going to be right after winter solstice, right? That's the 21st. And we're going to do the usual readings. We're going to do channeled messages, a mini small Reiki group healing session. We're going to do prayer and manifestations. And if you've never joined one, it's it. It's like a coven of like-minded individuals coming together. And, you know, a lot of people meet and they network off of each other and they become BFFs, you know, from my in-person meet and greets or, you know, my witches brews. So it's more than just a gathering. I don't know how to put it. But anyways, here we go. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I will see you in the extended. Love you. Bye.